What's good, everybody? Sorry about the delay. How are y'all doing? How is everybody? Hey, Lou, Jen, Chris, Mike, Fallen Raven. How's everybody doing? So we are doing what their feelings are about you, okay? Whether they're true, whether it's just a perception, who knows? All right. How is everybody doing? All right, so I got my coffee, got some water. We're good. Hey, Arena Rook, Leo Moon, Swalkin. All right, so we're going from Aries right down through to Pisces to see what your person's feelings are about you, how they view you, okay, whatever it may be. All right. Hey, Philip, Melanie, Adam. Hey, Sharon, girl. All right, so we're starting with Aries and going right down through to Pisces. Aquarius in the house. You love my hair. I curled my hair differently today. I know you guys don't care, but for anyone that does, I did more of like a beach curl, so I didn't let it sit on the iron as long. So it was more like natural and wavy. And I like it, but I still have to wear a hat because it keeps the hair from like moving around and shit. Anywho, let's get to it. What is Aries person's feelings about Aries? Yeah, my hair is actually a red. You can't see in the camera though, for whatever reason, but it is red, more red than brown. All right, so what is Aries person's feelings about them? What is Aries person's feelings about them? Universe, spirits, and guides. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups in reversed, Hermit in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. So Aries, your person thinks that you are ignoring them. They may feel like you have walked away or you have moved on from the situation. They do see you as someone very stable or someone very grounded, possibly very financially abundant. But this person may feel like you have started something new, but they definitely get this vibe that you're ignoring them or shutting them out. They definitely feel like you have cut the cord when it comes to your emotions. Yeah, 2 of Wands in reverse just showed its face as well. Yeah, with the 6 of Wands, Aries, you are just looking fine. If you're walking away, you're looking fine. It's like you're not that it's a battle or a win-lose type of situation, but if it was, you're winning. Okay, they see you as someone that's walked away, moved on, no longer in your feels about them. And they see you as someone very successful or someone that gets a lot of recognition, a lot of attention. You know, if you're a YouTuber or if you are, you know, someone at work that really does a good job, it's like they really see you succeeding in some aspect. I feel like it's in regards to work, okay? But your person, yeah, they see you as someone successful, someone financially grounded. What action does this person plan on taking? Yeah, with the Page of Cups in reverse for their action, this person may feel like this is just unrealistic at this point. They may struggle to open up emotionally as well to you, Aries, or they have a hard time expressing themselves. But I feel like you're really not concerned. Okay, so this person feels like this is unrealistic and they are not opening up. I do feel like there's love though, but they're not expressing that, okay? They feel like you have moved on. And you're looking good in the walkaway. All right. So Taurus, he walked away and he messaged you the next day to tell you it was over. Thank you, Fallen Raven. I really appreciate that, girl. All right, what do we got for Taurus? How does Taurus's person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides. What did I do? Did I do something funny, Victoria? I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Okay, what do we got for Taurus? How does Taurus's person feel about them? How does Taurus's person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides? Four of Pentacles, Hermit in reverse, and the Page of Wands. So Taurus, your person is very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion that comes with this whole connection or relationship. Thank you, John. I really appreciate that. It's like you inspire this person, Taurus. You really do. You excite them. They see a lot of potential with you, but they do see you as someone that's ignoring them or someone that is trying to keep yourself busy. They may see you as someone holding on to something in fear of opening up or in fear of losing what you already have. They do see you as someone that's very careful with who you express yourself to or who you express your emotions to. And I feel like this person's really wanting this because you excite them. You make them, it's like there's some form of, there's passion and attraction, but it's like there's some form of excitement that comes along with you, Aries, or Taurus, sorry. One more card. How do they feel? Yeah, they feel like you are guarded to them with the Nine of Wands. And I feel like the more guarded you become to this person, Taurus, the more guarded they become. You know, it's like they feel like they have to mirror you because you make them feel like they can't express themselves. What action do they plan on taking? But they feel like you're pulled back or you're not paying attention to them. What action do they plan on taking? Sun in reversed. So I don't see this person opening up. It's almost like you're making, I'm not saying you're making them, okay? I don't want to gaslight the situation, but for whatever reason, they feel very insecure opening up about this, about how they feel. They feel like you may not be interested in them. Thank you, Hovanska. I really appreciate that. It's like they're having a hard time staying optimistic about this situation because they feel left in the dark. So I don't feel like they're opening up or being vulnerable with you. They want this though. I mean, they're thinking about you a lot. There's a lot of passion. There could be a distance between the two of you as well, right? But you're too pulled back. It's making them uncomfortable. You know, and if you're dealing with a fire sign or someone with strong fire in their chart, they may be looking at it as Taurus is someone that takes things too seriously, or I don't know how to approach the Taurus. It's like they're having a hard time knowing how to approach you, okay? So we have Leo, we got Virgo, fire energy, Earth. How are y'all doing? So Gemini, we hit Gemini season today, guys. Gemini season, what's good? From a Gemini to my Geminis. I love Geminis, of course. Rose should move to Texas. I don't know, but I'm really wanting to move. I'm craving a move. I like moving. But I want to move in a cabin on a lake. Anyway, what do we got for Gemini? How does Gemini's person feel about them? How does Gemini's person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides? How does Gemini's person feel about them? So Gemini, your person may feel like you dropped this, to be quite honest with you. Okay, they feel like you have become very guarded. They feel like you dropped this, you're pushing them away, or it's like they may feel like you're pushing them away out of spite, to be quite honest with you, or because something didn't go the way you had hoped in the past. But I feel like there is some disappointment here in regards to their feelings, but it's like they feel like you've dropped this or you're pushing them away or resisting opening up. Yeah, with the World card, they may see this as something that has come to an end, to be quite honest with you, or they're looking at you like you're pushing them away or you're not opening up. You've become very closed off here. Okay, they do feel like you are somewhat in your feels about them, or like I said, they feel like you're pushing them away out of spite. Okay, what action does Gemini's person plan on taking? 7 of Pentacles, it came out sideways. Let's get one more card. With the 7 of Wands, yeah, this person is not putting any effort into it. They're very guarded. They're always on the defense when you try to open up. I feel like this person is going to continue to push you away if you're pushing them away. That's how they're going to play it. You know, they're not someone that's going to step up to the plate and take action themselves. It's like, well, if Gemini is not opening up, I'm just going to back off too, you know? So do you want that, or do you want a bulldog? Okay. Do you want a puppy, Gemini, or do you want a bulldog? Someone that really goes after what they want. Okay. I'm sorry, cross watchers. That's just my Aries rising coming out. Okay. But yeah, this person sees you as someone that's pushing them away. And I feel like it's making them feel somewhat insecure in regards to this relationship or connection. Okay. And they're just going to push you away if you're pushing them away. Okay. 8 of Wands in reversed at the bottom. Yeah. Do you want a puppy, you know, or do you want a bulldog? You know, I heard Teal Swan say, I don't know if anybody watches Teal Swan, but she said, whatever your favorite animal is, the 3 reasons why you like that animal, those are the traits you look for in a partner. And my favorite animal is a wolf. And I like wolves because they're fierce, they're aggressive, they're confident, you know, they go after what they want. And anyways, when I'm like, yeah, that is what I look for in a partner. I like fierce men, you know, people that go after what they want. So I thought that was interesting. The 3 reasons as to why your animal is your favorite animal, that's what you look for in a partner. So if your favorite animal is like a dog and you like them because they're loyal, blah, 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 that's probably what you look for in a partner. I just thought it was a cool thing. Anyway. So moving on to Cancer. Yours is a sloth. Oh my God. What? Oh, that's funny. Oh, fuck. Okay. What is Cancer's person's feelings about them, universe, spirits, and God? A man. That's right. What is Cancer's feelings about them? What is Cancer's feelings or person's feelings about them, universe, spirits, and guides? So Cancer, this person feels like you're not giving the situation what it's deserved. They could see you as someone avoiding making a decision, but this person definitely sees you as someone that has emotionally cut the cord. They look at you as someone very self-sufficient, someone very independent. You got your money in check. You're looking good. It's like a very sexy vibe about you, Cancer, because you don't need anybody, right? And they know this. They know this, right? They see you as someone trying to hold back, trying to tame yourself maybe. I mean, the Strength card is naturally that desirable energy. You know, it's very attractive. You know, they see you as someone attractive, but they feel like you're pulling back from them or pushing them away possibly. This person, what I want to say is this person may look at you as someone lucky or somehow you get things to always work out in your favor. And there may be some envy when it comes to that, or this person is really bad at just appreciating you. They have to somehow point the finger, but they do see you as someone very successful, independent, financially secure. They could see you as someone that has moved on. There's definitely love here though, Cancer, between you and your person. There's love, but they feel like you're pushing them away. It's almost like they may feel like they have done you wrong in the past as well, and that's why you're not opening up at this point. It's like you refuse to open up to this person because you feel like justice wasn't served in the past, or you feel like you wasn't given what you deserved in the past. Okay, so they more so see you as someone really focused on your money, on your business, on your independence. What action do they plan on taking? The Emperor and the King of Cups. So this is someone that really has a hold of their emotions. They're not someone that's going to, they're very emotionally grounded, okay? And I don't feel like this person's opening up. I feel like they're trying to take control in this situation, but they're struggling to be vulnerable. They're struggling to open up. There is a lot of love here, but it's almost like they're giving you space, because the King of Cups Cancer is very compassionate. He knows more than he says. And if your person feels like they've done you wrong, it's like they know that, whether you express that or not, they know that. And that's why they're pulling back from the situation. They are trying to boss up. They're trying to grow up. They're trying to be more, they're trying to take control in the situation somehow, but they feel like it's a danger zone moving towards you right now. You know, especially if they've done you wrong, okay? So I don't feel like your person is going to open up. It's too out of balance, possibly. They may feel like you're not even an option anymore, okay? So we have Libra, we have Aries, strong water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We got Earth, Leo, water. So tired of the yo-yo game. Just don't play it. If you're done with the yo-yo game, don't play it. Remove yourself from the situation. Remove yourself from the blame, from the pain. Remove it. You know, I totally feel you. There's a lot of us that are addicted to the yo-yo game, and we don't really pay attention to that or recognize that. And once you realize that maybe there's some enjoyment you get out of the yo-yo game, or the hope or the excitement or the hoping you get an apology, once you can realize that's just a cycle for you, you can pull yourself out of it and focus on nothing but you. If you don't like the game, don't play it. Remove your energy, yeah. And if someone's playing you, don't play it, you know? You don't have to entertain it. And we feel like we have to entertain it way too many times. What do we got for Leo? What is Leo's person's feelings about them? Oh. Man, this Hermit in reverse wants to come out. Oh, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Hermit in reverse. So, Leo, this person, Leo, what I want to say is this person is somewhat hurt, I feel, because they do feel like you're someone that talks, like you come back around, or you make a lot of promises, or you're very in and out, and when you show up, you say all this stuff, but then they also feel like you exit, or it's like you don't own up to what you say you're going to do in a situation, or you're always in and out is how they view you. They feel like you're in and out. They may feel like you're a player. It's almost like they feel like you pulled them in just to shut them out. But they do feel like you are ignoring them. Yeah, they feel like you pull them in just to shut them out, or to not own up to what you say you're going to do. Ugh. Let's try that again, guys. Let's get one more shuffle. They may feel like you like attention, Leo. I'm just going to say it as it is. They may feel like you just like attention. Yeah, with the Devil card and the Temperance in reverse. I mean, there's an obsession here, okay? If this is a relationship, there could be some form of codependence or karmic situation happening. But this person is obsessed with you, but it's like they feel hurt because they feel like you're just in and out of their life. They may feel like you just wanted them for sex if this is something new. They're looking at this as a toxic situation, Leo, to be quite honest with you. They are very attracted to you, and for a lot of you, that's why your person's having a hard time walking away, because you're sexy as fuck. Okay, but they feel like you're ignoring them. What action does Leo's person plan on taking? Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So this person is definitely trying to come back around or trying to make things work with you. Because the thing is, Leo, regardless of what toxic energies they may pick up from the situation, or regardless of how much you hurt them, they still want to make this work. They may want to, it's like they're trying to come back in somehow, or it's like they're trying to be the chosen one with you if there is other people involved. Now, I'm not saying that's a healthy situation, but that's what I get here, because they're holding on to the hope and the potential, not necessarily what is with you right now. And I do feel like they're trying to figure out how to communicate with you. They're wanting to communicate with you. They want to be the chosen one. But you're making this person feel like crap. So if you are playing this person, just be mindful of how you're impacting people's energies. Not that it's your fault that they're sticking around, but they do feel like you're pulling them in just to push them away, or you're very in a note, very finicky, okay? But they're obsessed with you, and I don't feel like they're going anywhere. You know, especially since they feel like you're ignoring them, and it's making them more and more intrigued, okay? Just saying. He's definitely the chosen one to himself. Okay. What do we got for Virgo? I feel like I gotta switch decks because this deck's pissing me off. I'm sorry. I love you, but I gotta use this deck. I gotta get some more Rider-Waite decks. I go through them like crazy, and I love the deck, but I find they wear out the most or the easiest compared to all the other decks. All right, so what do we got for Virgo? How does Virgo's person feel about them? How does Virgo's person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides? Seven of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So this person feels like you may be giving them the cold shoulder, or you're cutting them out here. They feel like you're always on the defense, Virgo. Okay. With the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. So Virgo, this person has a lot of love for you. They really do, but they feel like you're always on the defense with them. And I feel like you're just leaving them confused here. You're leaving them feeling confused. I feel like they're confused here when it comes to you. They may see you as someone very creative with that King of Cups energy. Let's see. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool card. This person, they're wanting to move towards you, Virgo. They want a new start with you. They really do. But they may feel robbed when it comes to their emotions or even money. If this is a relationship, it's like they feel like it's too unstable, or they feel like it's too imbalanced when it comes to the equal give and take emotionally. I feel like they look at you like a very caring person, but when it comes to them, they feel like you're pushing them away, or you're very defensive with them. Okay. And they're feeling confused about that whole situation. They could see you as someone very artsy, okay, or very creative or talented in that aspect. But they see you as someone too logical, or like I said, when you speak to them, that you're very harsh, or you speak with facts, with logic, right? And it's almost like they feel like robbed in a sense, or they feel like this is too unstable to invest in right now. What action do they plan on taking with Virgo? Nine of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. So Virgo, this is someone that just wants you to trust them, I feel, with the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like this is someone that no matter how much they may hate you, or not hate, but no matter how much they're mad at you, it's like the door is always open, is how they're looking at you. And I feel like they want balance. They want harmony with the Four of Wands. They really do. They may want marriage. They may feel like you are their twin flame, possibly. They're wanting balance with you, but they feel like it's not really their say in this given circumstance. Because I feel like their door is always open in a sense, or they're ready to talk. They want to talk, but they feel like you're the one pushing them away. Okay, so I feel like this person just wants you to trust them. It's like you make this person weak with the Nine of Wands. They really struggle with willpower when it comes to you. You make them weak. You may trigger them somehow. And they want balance here. They want harmony. They want celebration, right? They just want to get along. Okay. They really do, but they feel like you're pushing them away. So we have Aries, air energy, water, fire. Speak with facts and logic is bad. It's probably bad because they got caught. I don't think speaking with facts and logic is bad. That's how I speak. I'm not a very like when I try to tell you how I feel emotions wise, it comes off really weird sounding. Okay, because that I naturally speak with logic. So I can try to be emotional, but I sound like a retard. Okay. Anyways, let's move on. What do we have for Libra? What are Libra's person's feelings about them? Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups in reverse. What we got? With the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. So Libra, your person feels like you were sent from the gods. Okay, they feel like this is destiny. They feel like you are their person. You know, they feel like you are a very strong soulmate connection for them, right? They feel like you align with them. I feel like for a lot of you, your person feels like you're not really investing time into this right now because you're taking a step back or you're trying to be realistic. Right? They see you as someone that may lack optimism, or you may feel like this is not realistic, which is why you have taken a step back. But they definitely see you as someone that was sent from the heavens. Okay. It's like you are divinely sent. Can I get any more cheesier? But they feel like you are their soulmate. But they're seeing you as someone that lacks that optimism, that they may feel like you have lost hope in the situation as well, or you're no longer interested. Okay, but they feel like you have taken a step back and you're trying to reflect on what to do here in this circumstance. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this person's exhausted by this whole situation, especially if this has been a long situation. It's like they're exhausted. They have no idea how to approach you at this point. They don't know what to say to you. And it's painful because they're pulled to you. They can't get you out of their feels or their energy. So for a lot of you, Libra, they may feel betrayed by you as well. But they feel a very strong soulmate connection with you. But for a lot of you, they may have felt like at one point you were interested, and now you're in this energy where you're being more rational, or you're having a hard time staying optimistic, and that in itself is exhausting them. Maybe you were very in a note with them. But I feel like they can't help but hold on to this because you're in their energy with that soulmate, right? With the soulmate card. What action do they plan on taking? Seven of Cups and the King of Swords. So I feel like this person is really trying to cut through the bullshit with you, Libra, but I feel like they're confused. They're confused and they may speak to you on this, or they may try to gain some form of clarity, right? The King of Swords just talks with reason. He just wants to understand. He usually is very smart, smart with his words. And I feel like this person's wanting to speak to you here, or they're wanting to gain some form of clarity somehow. So you may receive some form of communication that helps them gain clarity on where you're at with them. But I feel like they're just confused. Okay, we have Gemini, Aquarius, air energy in general, water, earth. We have fixed energy as well. Okay. All right, so what do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Scorpio? How does their person feel about them? Universe, spirits, and guides. Jeez Louise. So Scorpio, your person's stressed, okay? They're stressed about you. They're all up in their head about you, very confused. You know, they can't sleep. They're just wondering what the hell's going on with their Scorpio, because they're looking at you like maybe you've detached from the situation. You're pulling back from them. Maybe you may be investing a lot of time into your pentacles, into your money. For a lot of you, Scorpio, this person may feel like you left them to invest time into another situation. But this person does see you as someone very financially stable or someone very grounded. Okay, and with the Strength card, they may see you as someone very powerful, to be honest with you. Okay, but they feel like you have pulled back from the situation. It's almost like they feel like you're purposely trying to ignore them or pull back from the situation. And it's stressing them out a little bit here with the Nine of Swords. This person does look at you, Scorpio, like they're happily ever after. Like they see a lot of potential with you with the Ten of Pentacles, right? They know you guys could build up on something solid, but at the same time, you're walking away or you're removing yourself from the situation and you're looking good doing it. And it's like, they're stressed out about that, okay? They're stressed out about that. You're not giving into the situation at all, or at least that's how they're seeing it, okay? What action do they plan on taking? The Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. So this person's stuck up in their head, okay? I feel like, Scorpio, the more you pull back, the more they become very cold, or they enter this energy of acting like it doesn't bother them when really you're all up in their head. They can't get you out of their head. They feel binded to this. But I feel like they're not opening up here. I feel like they're just trying to mirror you. It's like if Scorpio's pulling back, I'm going to pull back. I'm going to give them the cold shoulder, or I'm not going to entertain this, when really they're stressed about this with the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. It's like your person's scared to be vulnerable with you, maybe, you know, is what I get with that. Especially if they see you succeeding and doing well and thriving without them, you know. But yeah, I don't see our person opening up. So we have Leo, we have strong earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and strong air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Scorpio, pain, and a Daz with their silent. Scorpio, pain, and the as. Okay. I got your slang, girl. Scorpio, pain, and the as. Okay, so what we got for Sagittarius? Let's use these cards again. Okay, what do we got for Sagittarius? Ooh, the Two of Cups just wanted to show its face. I'm not going to take it, though. Let's see. How does Sagittarius' person feel about them? How does Sagittarius' person feel about them? Universe. Spirits and guides. How do they feel about the Sagittarius? Oh, what's going on? Okay, so Sagittarius. There's that Two of Cups again, but it's in reversed. This person feels like you have cut them out, to be quite honest with you. And they're taking it really hard, okay? They're taking it hard. They may feel like you're not being truthful, okay, about how you feel. But this person knows you are their counterpart, but there's some form of disalignment, or they feel disconnected. They feel like things aren't like they used to be, or they feel some form of detachment from you. And it's kind of causing a lot of crazy shakeups in regards to their emotions. Okay, they may feel like you have detached, or like I said, they may intuitively feel some form of disconnect with you, and it's kind of stressing them out because they feel like you have blocked them or cut them out. You're not opening up, you're not speaking to them. They may feel like you're building elsewhere, okay, or investing time elsewhere. Yeah, with the Hierophant in reversed. So this person feels like you've walked away, or they feel like you no longer have faith in this whole situation, and that freaks them out, especially if you were the one that was always messaging them or always trying to make this work. They feel like you're not investing into this as much as you once were. Okay, and I feel like that freaks them out. They feel a disconnect. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups in reversed, this person may look at this. I feel like your person's a little frustrated here or bummed out because they feel like you're not feeding into this anymore emotionally. They feel like you're starting somewhere else where you cut them out, and they can sense it. They can sense this detachment. Even if you're still in a relationship with them, they can sense this detachment with you. Or maybe you're not as invested as you once were. What action does this person plan on taking with Sagittarius? Five of Swords. King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may have a little bit of an ego, Sagittarius. Not that it's a bad thing or a good thing, it doesn't really matter. But the point is if this person feels like you're detaching from the situation, they're pushing you away even more. This person is really focused on not repeating past cycles. They're very focused on their money right now. They're trying to be logical and practical. You know, their main focus is money. And right now, they're not even allowing themselves to open up about what they're feeling with you or what disconnect they may feel with you. It's like they're in a very determined energy here to protect whatever they got going on. So if you walk away, Sagittarius, I feel like this person's just going to drop this, to be quite honest with you. You know? Thank you, Valerie. I really appreciate that, girl. So I don't see this person opening up. I feel like they're very stubborn, you know, they're very stubborn, whoever you're dealing with, which is fine. You know, the King of Pentacles isn't a bad energy, but they're protecting their energy, or they're protecting their money situation. You know, that's what they're doing. And they feel like you are being harsh with them, or you have cut the cord. And it is freaking them out because they're not getting that emotional fulfillment from you like maybe they once did, but they're not going to let you know that. Okay. So all right, so what do we have for Capricorn? I mean, Sagittariuses, you guys are low-key stubborn too. I know a lot of Sagittariuses. Well, my boyfriend is a Sagittarius, double Sagittarius, very, very stubborn. I have a Sagittarius moon, you know, stubborn. We're stubborn in different ways. Thank you, Stephanie. I really appreciate that, girl. And thank you, Jean. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I appreciate that, girl. Thanks, guys, for the love. I appreciate it. But Sagittarius you don't get that stubborn vibe like you do earth signs, right? With Sagittarius they're stubborn in the way that they will do the actions needed to get their way. When earth signs are more closed off, they will close off until they get their way. Sagittarius they'll do the actions needed until they get their way. That's what I've experienced. It's not always a bad thing. Anyways, so what do we got for Capricorn? Thank you, Cheryl. I really appreciate that, girl. Are Saggies more manipulative? The most manipulative zodiac signs, in my opinion, are Sagittarius and Gemini. And I'm a Gemini, okay? Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying I'm manipulative, but we like Geminis are very manipulative with their words. And I don't even feel like they mean to be, but they are. And Sagittarius are very manipulative with their actions, okay? They're opposing signs. And of course, all zodiac signs can be manipulative to a point. But that's just my perspective. And I'm a Gemini, guys, so I'm not trying to trash you. But we are the communicators, okay? We can, like Donald Trump, he's a Gemini. You'll never know what's going on in his mind when he's talking, you know? All right, so what do we got for Capricorn? Sorry, guys, I get distracted. What do we got for Capricorn? What is Capricorn's person's feelings about them? Hangman. Okay. What is Capricorn's person's feelings about them? One more card, please. Okay, so Capricorn, your person, I feel, they have a lot of respect for you. You know, they may even be slightly intimidated by you, okay? They see you as someone very smart, very responsible. It's like they have that respect. They may really see you as a boss, you know, energetically wise. It's like you have a very strong personality, a very strong presence. It's like you walk in a room and you take control. You know, it's like that's how they see you, someone that takes control. Oh, that's sexy. I know. That energy, that's sexy. That Emperor, we're going to be married in my dreams, okay? But yeah, they see you as a very strong presence. I feel like they feel like you're pulled back. You're not very emotional. You're not very vulnerable, possibly. They may see you, Capricorn, as someone that's waiting for the right time in a situation, or maybe they're feeling like you're judging them. Okay, they feel like you're judging them or you're trying to understand them, is what I get from that. They feel like you're trying to understand them, but you're not going to let them in on your emotions. You're not going to, they feel like you're shut out when it comes to your emotions. They do feel like this is destiny. They feel like you could work out very well for them, you know, but there may be some intimidation here, or it's like, if this person is an Empress energy, or if this person is just as badass as you, it's like they want this, right? They want this, but they feel like you don't trust them. They feel like you're taking a step back because you don't trust them, maybe. Oh, and look at that. The Empress came out, guys. Capricorn, we got an Emperor and an Empress. So this person feels like you are their other half. You are the Emperor or Empress to theirs, right? It's like we got a power couple here. They know this. I feel like you low-key know this, but you're trying to understand what to do. This could be a matter of divine timing. This could be a matter of things just shifting the way they're supposed to shift, right? But this person sees you guys as a power couple or a potential power couple, right? Both in understanding that neither of you need one another. It's like you're both badass like that. Yep. And it's good. So thank you, Brooke. I really appreciate that, girl. So what action do they plan on taking? What action do they plan on taking with the Capricorn? What action do they plan on taking with the Capricorn? Ooh, your person's trying to release control here. Thank you, Brooke. Again, I really appreciate that, girl. And you're welcome. I absolutely love doing this, honestly. It's fun. So, Capricorn, this person is trying to release control. If this is someone that's really been trying to make it work with you, or really been considering to make it work with you, they're really releasing control because they feel like you left them out in the cold. They feel rejected. They feel some form of void or emptiness. If this is a relationship, they may see this as something they just can't do anything more to change it, right? They don't feel like it's growing. They don't feel like things are changing. So how they're looking at this as they're starting to question whether you guys are good for one another, because they feel like you left them out in the cold, or they feel like you're not paying attention to them. And with the Six of Swords, they're trying to make this out of sight, out of mind. You know, they're trying to not think about this. They're trying to detach from this, right? Because they feel rejected, or they feel like you're not paying attention to them. This does have a lot of potential though, right? It has a lot of potential, but I feel like you don't trust it, or you're having a hard time completely investing into this situation, Capricorn, for whatever reason. But this person is releasing control because it brought too much pain. It made them feel robbed in a sense. It's possible, Capricorn, that your person is the one avoiding this whole situation. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, this person could be, maybe you opened up and they're avoiding you. That's a possibility. It's like they're not acknowledging the emptiness they feel without you. Either way, this person is trying to be out of sight, out of mind. Okay. But the Emperor and the Empress, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so what do we got for Aquarius? All right. What do we have for Aquarius, universe, spirits, and guides? What do we got for Aquarius? How does Aquarius's person feel about them? How does Aquarius's person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides? The Tower wanted to come out, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. How does Aquarius's person feel about them? Aquarius, this person feels like you have released this, to be honest with you. They may feel like you got your eye on something new, or your focus is elsewhere. Your focus is elsewhere. They feel like you've released this and you're starting something new, or like I said, your focus is elsewhere. Give me another card with this person's feelings about Aquarius. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, they feel like you have, if this is a relationship, they feel like you're being very quiet. You've detached, maybe you're not speaking to them as much. And a connection, this person may feel like you cut them out of their life, you block them, you're no longer talking to them. And I feel like they're a little bummed out here. A little, probably a lot, to be quite honest with you, because this person has a lot of hope with you. They have a lot of hope with you. Tell me about the Page of Cups energy. Why is the Page of Cups here? With the Nine of Swords. One more card. Why is the Page of Cups here? For some of you, Aquarius, this person may feel like they were played by you, or you gave them an offer that wasn't legit. Or if this is a relationship, this person feels like you're just kind of going in autopilot, saying what you need to say, doing what you need to do. But at the end of the day, they know that something's not right here. They know that something's not right. They feel like you have pulled back, and it's stressing them out. And now they're even more stressed out because they have no idea how to approach you or what you're wanting, because they feel like you have released this. You're done. You're completely mentally, and you're not speaking, you're not talking. They feel like you're mentally detached. You're not taking action toward them. If it's a relationship, it's like there's no sexy time anymore. You know, it's like they know something's not right with you. They feel like you've gone cold here, and it's stressing them out. It's stressing them out. What action does this person plan on taking with the Aquarius? Ace of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So this person feels like there's too much imbalance. They're having a hard time staying optimistic. I I don't feel like this person is opening up about their feelings. They feel like if they open up, it's just like feeding love into a well. It's like they look at opening up as a risk in a sense. They're having a hard time staying positive. But I don't see this person opening up here. If this is a relationship, this may be someone that's trying to act like everything's good, everything's okay, trying to get you back into the loop, you know. But they know that you have become cold or detached or distant. I don't feel like they're feeding you anything emotionally either, Aquarius. I don't feel like they're giving into the situation emotionally. They're just stressed because you've pulled back and it's like, well, where's my love? You know? I don't feel like they're giving anything into this either. So I don't know. I don't see anything happening. I feel like you are moving on to other things, or your mind is definitely moving on to other things. Okay, we have Leo energy, fire, air, Scorpio, Virgo. All right. I need some lipstick. My lips are, I don't know about you guys, but I use lipstick for lip chap sometimes. I get like a super pale lipstick so I don't look ridiculous. Okay, so what do we got for Pisces? How does Pisces person feel about them? Love from Ireland. I always wanted to go to Ireland. That's one place I always wanted to go. One day we'll get there. What do we got for Pisces? Don't make you cry again. Did I make you cry? I hope not in a bad way. What do we got for Pisces, universe? How does their person feel about them? Let's get something good, please. What do we got for Pisces? How does Pisces person feel about them, universe, spirits, and guides? Ace of Cups. Nice. So, okay, you make this person very happy, Pisces. Okay, you fulfill this person. This could be something new, or this person wants to approach the situation in a different way. Okay, they may see you as someone that really, it's like they see you as someone that really knows your worth, right? Like you may be changing the way you're reacting to things. It's like you've stepped it up when it comes to your self-worth and your emotional balance. Maybe you're not as impulsive with your emotions. You don't feed into situations as quick as maybe you once did. They feel like you're pushing them away, Pisces. They do feel like you are heartbroken, or this person may feel like you're pushing them away because you're heartbroken. They may feel like you're moving on to other things, or you're really putting a lot of energy into work or in your money or business, something like that. But I feel like this person low-key has a lot of respect for you just because of the way you're handling a situation. Because they do feel like you have been heartbroken, whether it was from them or another person, but they feel like you're really handling it well, or you know your worth, right? You know your worth, and it's not stopping you from manifesting opportunities in your life in a third dimensional realm of things, like with money and business, things of that nature. But this person, like I said, they may feel like you're avoiding getting your heart broken as well. But they feel like you're pushing them away. And for most of you, they know they hurt you somehow. But it's like you're coming out of it knowing your worth, and that's to be respected, you know? Give me another card for how they feel about Pisces. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. So I feel like this person sees you as someone that's having a hard time moving on or moving forward. They may feel like you're holding grudges against them, to be quite honest with you. Like you're not letting them see how much pain you're in here. with the Emperor card, they may feel like you're trying to, they feel like you're no longer feeding into this emotionally. You're not being vulnerable with them anymore. You're just trying to boss up. You're trying to hide your pain, which I feel like it's not about hiding it. It's the matter of staying in control of it, not letting it run you through the freaking mud, right? And they see you as someone that has become very closed off emotionally, knows your worth, but they do feel, whether it's intuitively or you've told them, they feel like they've hurt you and they feel like you are heartbroken in regards to the situation, but you're not letting them know that. Right? They do see you as someone very respected, or you could be a boss or someone that really takes control of your life. I love the Emperor energy. I totally love the Emperor energy. But he's also someone that doesn't let emotions control him. It doesn't have any impact on his actions in everyday life. He just does what he needs to do. He's very responsible. So that's how they're looking at you, someone very responsible and just doing what you need to do to boss up, to overcome this mess that this person put you through or someone else put you through. Okay, what action does this person plan on taking? With the Pisces, please. Oh, that's way too many, guys. What action does this person plan on taking with the Pisces? What action does this person plan on taking with the Pisces? Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and I don't know if you guys hear that. I don't know what Junior's doing. I think he's got the whipped cream bottles going, but I hear that shh. Anyways. Anyway, your person's pulling back. They're not being honest about their emotions. They're trying to dodge this whole situation, right? They're being very greedy with their emotions, with their time. They're trying to have this out of sight, out of mind. They're trying to avoid any drama or avoid any possible worst case scenarios with you, Pisces. And this person's they're not coming forward just yet. They're not opening up, especially if they feel like they've hurt you. You know, this is like dodging the situation, not owning up to it, not taking accountability for it, not saying sorry, whatever it may be. But this person is releasing this right now. We're not focusing on this. About to get jiggy? No, I got stuff today. Strawberries were on sale. So we got stuff for strawberry shortcake. Is that what you call it? Like I got a bunch of those angel food cakes, and then you cut them in half and put strawberries and whipped cream. So that's what he was doing out there, I think. I'm assuming. I hope so. Better not be getting jiggy with old me. Anyways, Pisces, we got Aries. We got water energy, earth, air. Okay, so that's a wrap, guys. That is a wrap. Oh, I made good time too. Good. Yeah, I was craving, well, yesterday, I'm craving strawberry shortcake. So Junior got some. Well, I told him to get me some. I actually hate going to the grocery store. I hate going to the grocery store. I don't think I've been to the grocery store in like months. Like I never go grocery shopping. I hate grocery shopping, to be honest with you. It's boring as hell. And even now with this thing going on, I just rather not go to stores. So he does the grocery shopping, which is unfortunate because he shops like a 10-year-old sometimes, but you know, just as long as he gets the basics. When can you do Pisces first? Yeah, well, I was actually going to do Pisces first today, but we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, I hope I remember, but we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do Pisces first for the all signs tomorrow. I don't know what you guys want for an all signs tomorrow because I've been doing different ones lately. Are full on insane at this point. Yeah, I do not like grocery shopping whatsoever because I go there and I'm all over the store because I'm not organized. I never know what I need. I end up spending way too much because I just see the things that are pretty and I forget what I need. Like, I don't know how people grocery shop like in a very organized way. Like, I don't get it. I don't work like that. Like, I'm all over the store and then I spend way too much money because I didn't even get what I need. And then I just got like pretty things and fun things. So Junior grocery shops. And even though he gets a lot of junk food, he always at least gets like what we need, you know, meal food and stuff. I suck at grocery shopping. A list. I know, I just hate making lists. Like when it comes to groceries, it's just, I don't know. I don't like grocery shopping. So blah. You list your stuff, Rose. Yeah, I just tell them what I need, you know. I like going to like other stores, but I just don't like going grocery shopping. Like that's just, I like going to like today I had to go to Shoppers because I had to get my makeup, because I usually have to get more makeup every 2 months. The foundation I use lasts about 2 months. But you buy a lot when you're hungry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a stupid. I shop ridiculously when I go grocery shopping. I'll spend like $400 and I don't even know what I bought, and I never even bought what I needed. It's really bad. Like I just don't go. So make a list and organize it by aisle. I don't even know where, like today it took me forever just to find bagels. Like I'm not even, I thought they were, anyways, I'm not even going to go into that. Like, that's why I let Junior go, because it's a mess when I do it. Love Shoppers. Got to get those Optimum points. Yeah, I don't even have an Optimum card. Like I'm not on top of that stuff, guys. You put blinders on, only what's on the list. Well, see, the thing is I just don't like shopping. Like, if I just need to pick up a couple things, then I'm in and I'm out. I don't look around the store. I actually hate being in the store in general. It's boring. You know, I'm in and I'm out. But if I actually need to buy stuff like that we need to eat, then I'm the worst person to go, because I just don't like being in there, and then I just buy the most stupid random things, you know. That's because I never shop. Yeah, I don't. I used to be the one that grocery shops years ago. But ever since I had my daughter, who is now 2.5, like ever since I was pregnant with her, I stopped. Junior's been doing the grocery shopping. So like I could, you know, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but like last summer I moved out and I got my own place. And anyway, even during that time, he helped me get groceries. Anyway, it's funny. Do you feel claustrophobic inside them? Yes, I do. And I feel it's so awkward, you know, especially now with this virus thing, everybody's all sketchy. And like, I could care less. Come near me if you want. I could give a shit. You know, I don't care. Like, come near me. But it's like everybody's all sketchy, and it just gives me anxiety. And then, I don't know. I just don't like being in the store. You know, I don't like being around. I don't like people close to me. Do you guys want to know a secret? I've actually never been to a concert in my life. Not that I don't want to go to a concert, but I couldn't imagine being around that many people. That just gives me anxiety. Like, imagine the energies you would feel, or it's just scary. It's like a very suffocating feeling. Like, I'd much rather be on stage than in the crowd with a bunch of people suffocating you. The masks, the arrows, etc. Yeah, and of course they have their purpose, whatever. But it's just strange. It's a strange world we live in right now. Can't live in fear. Well, I'm not scared of it. Like, the reality is I could go to the grocery store. I could go to a concert, but I'd rather not, you know? I'd rather not. It's not worth it, especially since concerts, like, the music's usually worse quality. My husband, or ex-husband, still buys me groceries too and helps me with my garden and everything. And it's been over 6 months. Yeah. That's because you guys, you know, that's what I love about me and Junior. Like, we were always friends, you know, we'll always be friends, you know. I mean, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, but you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what happened, we'd always be friends. You'd much rather be on stage too? Yeah. I would love to be on stage. I always wanted to perform. But see, I don't know what I would perform because I'm not talented like that. But I always wanted to be, like, imagine being at the Super Bowl. Like, how cool of a feeling would that be to be on stage at the Super Bowl? Like, that would be so cool. So cool. The arrows are extreme. You don't follow them. People look at you like a felon. Yeah. Well, everybody, there's so many people with different perspectives on this whole situation, and you don't know who's thinking what. So it's just a sketchy environment. Like what I don't get, like the rules with this freaking thing, you know, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to be censored. You know, the rules with this thing, Miss Rona, let's call it Miss Rona. The rules are so, they change literally every day. I don't know where you guys are at, but the rules, the protocol changes every day. So imagine if you didn't have internet, or you're some typical elderly person that doesn't pay attention to what's going on. You would never know what's going on right now. That's the world I want to live in, you know? But anyways, you're lucky. My ex was no help with going to stores and apartments. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky with Junior. Like, he treats me good, and even though relationship-wise we've had our struggles, you know, he's always treated me really good. Dude, you have to be in a music video. I know, man. Listen, Rose is trying to get into shape. No, I don't want to be in a music video. I keep forgetting I'm getting old. But I would just like to, like, I want to be on stage for something. I don't know what. I have to figure out what I need to be on stage for that I could actually do. But I really want to be on stage with like a ton of people. It's just cool. It's a cool feeling, you know. I was in different things when I was a kid, and we used to have to perform. And you always get nervous before, and then by the time you're done the performance, you wish you could do it again because you're no longer nervous because you're like, oh, that was so much fun, you know. You are not old. You look so young. Well, I'm not old. I'm actually turning 29 my birthday's on the 29th. So, but it's not that I'm old, but I feel, well, I'm a mother of 3. So I think when you have kids, it just puts things in a different perspective. Things change when you have kids. So it feels sometimes, you know, it's not that I'm old, but I wouldn't want to be like half naked on stage. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Do spiritual talks on stage. You enter this really weird period of not being sure what's acceptable anymore and what isn't. So I don't know, but we're growing up. Rose is growing up, but I don't want to grow up too much that I become boring. The rules, it's like Hierophant on crack. Junior loves you if he's doing the groceries and taking care of the lawn. Guys only do stuff for women they care about. Yeah, well, I'm not going to talk about my relationship, but, well, like, of course he loves me, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. But thanks, guys. Nothing like a gothic gypsy doing a reading or something witchy. See, I have this thing, like, where I can't tell people what to do, or I can't preach to you. You know, I can only make you see things from a different perspective, because I believe, my personal opinion is, I don't feel like none of us are supposed to tell anybody what to do, because I don't feel like there's one set way of doing anything. And if I try to make myself out to be this idol or teach you guys how to do something specific, then you guys are following me. And the reality is I'm not teaching anything unless you guys, like, because the reality is you can teach someone something or you can tell someone something, but it's not knowledge unless someone done what it took to get that knowledge, you know? So it's like, I don't want to create a bunch of people that's just doing something because I said it, because the reality is there's no one set way of anything. So I find it difficult to create content, because how can I create content without telling you something? Because I don't feel like that's what our purpose is. And I don't want to be someone else that just tells people what to do. And I don't want to be putting myself on a pedestal, you know? So I want to teach people how to think for themselves and create their own views and perspectives on things, not to do something because I tell you to. What sign am I? I'm a Gemini with a Sagittarius moon and an Aries rising. You have a fascinating mind. Thank you. It's painful being in my mind sometimes, but I truly believe that. Like, if I sit here and tell you guys this is exactly how you need to handle the virus, or this is exactly how you need to do this or that, that's me messing with your energy. And I know that's being really petty, and I can help answer questions, but if you ask me something, I'm always going to try to twist it so you come up with your own perspective. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I don't think there's anything wrong with telling people what to do, but that's how I think. And I feel like it's bad karma or it's bad juju. Like I said, there's a difference in advising and expressing what I do. But I don't want to create this little pedestal of, listen, I don't know, man. I'm going to get out of here. I can't explain myself. I'm going to get out of here, guys. And thank you guys for coming on. I love chit-chatting with y'all. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be doing Scorpio and Sagittarius. I'm going to probably get your guys' done tonight because I have a ton of energy. What's the difference in loving a person and being in love? Being in love and loving a person. Loving a person and being in love. Well, I don't know. To some, that may not be a difference at all. And to others, we could really overthink that, but I don't know. I can't think about that right now. Scorpios are so paranoid, all three. My perspective. But this is my perception on Miss Rona, okay? On Ms. Rona, I feel like what's going to happen is they're going to lighten the lockdown. And then it's going to go back on really quickly. That's my prediction. That's what I feel is going to happen. What's going on has a purpose, and reality is created from our own perception. You know, it doesn't scare me, but and then it's going to be locked down back on. You know, because what they got to do, you got to realize it's reverse psychology. And you got to realize the people that play this shit is really smart. Okay, they're really smart. It's like, how can we make people think that being free and having freedom is selfish? Well, lighten the lockdown, get all these people that were complaining about it out and about, and then make them feel guilty because all these people got it again with all these numbers, you know. That's what I feel is going to happen. And then, which is whatever, they got to do what they got to do. But like, why not just say what you're really doing, you know? But anyway, the thing is, I feel like, you know, it's not going to go away that easy, but, you know, but the thing is don't ever make people feel guilty for trying to be free. And that's what they want people to do. They want people to make people feel selfish and guilty. I mean, look at them. What do you think is going to happen if they lighten it up and they shut it back down again? What do you think is going to happen? They're going to shut down small businesses. And it blows my mind because like in Canadian Tire, a big business, which is actually not even Canadian, it's American owned. In Canadian Tire, there's people fucking everywhere. Why aren't they concerned? Why aren't the Walmart employees wearing masks? Why, if it's that big of an issue? Like, it's a joke. Like, it's not, I don't know how it's, anyways, I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to contain myself. Okay? And I'm not saying it's not real, but I don't feel like it's real in the way they're making it to be. I feel like it's being spread in a different way. And I would never, ever take a ventilator. Okay? Ever. I would never take a ventilator. And just so y'all know, I don't really watch conspiracy shit, okay? This is just looking at this situation from a perspective of how do we gain more control, okay? This is looking at it from how do we gain more control? Anyways, let's not talk about that, okay? But I would never allow them to hook me up to a ventilator. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I feel like the lockdown's going to be lightened and then on again for even harder. But you never know. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Yeah, I don't watch news either. I just use common sense. You got to think of it from a perspective of, you know, the government, which the government isn't always a bad thing. We actually have a very good system. It's the corruption in the government. That's the bad. It's like the good cop, bad cop, you know, and you got to look at it from a point of view of we're naturally moving into digital currency. You know, we got to look at it from a point of view of how do we make them, it's like, No bad guy. Look at all the cult issues in history, you know, of men that get all these women to marry them and get them to do terrible things. They all have a system that makes the smartest of people feel like they're telling the truth, you know? So the best way to avoid mind fuckery is to not watch the news at all and just use common sense, you know? Because if you didn't even have news or social media at all, you wouldn't even know about this. Everything would be perfect, you know? Because in my province, we haven't had any new cases in 14 days. None. 0 cases. Is that worth shutting down all these small businesses? Is that worth completely breaking up families and having companies go broke? I mean, the reality is there's driving a vehicle right now has way more risk statistics wise than this virus. Way more. Why is everybody driving? Look at the potentials. Are we gonna be more concerned about dying than we are living? You know, is that the reality we've moved into? Or are we just wanting to be safe our whole life? You know, not being concerned about living at all. And just believing whatever we tell. And that's my point. It's not about whether the virus is real or not. It probably is to a point, you know? But the thing is our freedom not easily to be taken away out of fear? Are we actually going to believe everything we see on TV? Is that actually what we're doing? And as a YouTuber, I know that every single video about this Miss Rona is censored. We're not allowed to talk about it. We're not allowed to talk about it at all. And if we show sick people, it has to be in a certain way. We're not allowed to. Anyways, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about that, but there's specific footage. We're not allowed to show people being dragged out of their homes. We're not allowed to show anything. We're not allowed to do anything. We're not allowed to post anything unless it suits exactly how they want you guys to be viewing the virus. But anyway, and the evilest thing as well is accreditation and discredit. You know, look at astrologers, famous astrologers being discredited on news. They're taking astrology and making a joke out of it. How do we get people to not believe in the universe? How do we get people to not believe in astrology? Well, we take one of the most known astrologers. I don't know if you guys have heard of this. We put her on TV and we make her say the most ridiculous things. We get her to false predict. You know, they discredit what they don't want you to believe. And what we're supposed to believe is accredited sites, you know, and that's like health. Who are they to say what's healthy and what's not? You know, and who are they to say what's accredited and what's not? Because from their point of view, you don't know what accredited means. It just means approved. You know, like this is approved information, like the news, Fox News, CBC, all these news sites, they're all approved sites, right? Even though it's been proven time and time and again, it's filled with bullshit. They're approved. And if there's something, anyways, I don't know if I should be talking about this. I'm going to get out of here, guys. All the best. But yeah, everything, that's all you need to know. Everything you see on YouTube, everything's censored. Everything's censored. And if they can't just say for a big YouTuber, right? Say there's some big YouTubers out there really, you know, causing shit. They're obviously not just going to delete the video because that would be too obvious, right? So you got to look at it from their perspective. So what are they going to do? They're going to take it out of the trending. They're going to take it out of the recommended. They're going to naturally take it out of the algorithm in itself. And if it's someone big enough, they're going to make them look stupid somehow, you know? There's agents in YouTube. There's agents that get to know you, that get to know everything about you, that get to know. That's why YouTubers got to be careful, because there's people out there that get to know you, get you to tell them the most craziest things so they can hold it against you. I know that sounds like really out there, but that's a real thing. There's bots. There's people that can hack into my computer, for example, right now. They can hack and see everything that I'm on, you know. Not that I'm targeted. I'm not targeted, guys. I'm too smart for that, okay? But some people are targeted. So they're not just going to remove content. What they're going to do is do it in a smarter way. What they're going to do, and that's why when I see news, when I see celebrities, for example, really being hated on, Michael Jackson, for example, you know, they really push things to the extreme. But then when you see celebrities that actually do bad shit, it's not talked about. You know, like, well, I'm not going to talk about it either. But when you see celebrities actually doing bad shit, it's not talked about. Why? Because they're still on contract. They're still making money for the big people, you know. I don't believe anything I see on TV. I don't believe anything whatsoever. So I'm going to get out of here. But yeah. But all I got to say is think for yourself. Think for yourself and don't believe anything, really. I don't care. Stats are so twisted. Stats are so alleged. Everything's alleged, or everything is after the fact. You know, like these people died after being diagnosed with Rona. So you're saying they died after being diagnosed with Rona, or they died from, you know, that's the wording. Pay attention. When you read articles, pay attention to the wording, how they say things. You know, there's so many ways they can say something without saying it, and it's legal, you know. Science itself can be twisted too. Absolutely. Everything can be twisted. And the reality is truth is only truth if it's truth for you. You know, truth is such an illusion, right? Because the truth is different for everybody. That's why I don't see the point in talking about what the truth is, because the truth for me is different than you. All I want you guys to recognize is what you see. No matter what the news site is, CBC, CBC, bullshit, man. Come on. I don't know, man. I'm not going to talk about that too much. But how do people not see it, though? I mean, I'm a proud Canadian, but how do people not see it? Look at his body language. Look at everything. Like, it's so embarrassing to watch. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys so much. Has Leo, yeah, I'm going to get the timestamps done. And all the best, guys.